All right, let's do this. Hi, everyone. I think recording videos takes a lot of time and uh, it's kind of annoying on my part. So I'm going to be doing it, I think, just when we have content tasks. So not every day we'll have a video. I think it saves some time. But I also like posting them because it's a way of some interaction, even if not everyone watches them. So let's jump in. Today we're talking about adding images for our sprites. In lesson 6, number 12 will be our content task, and lesson 6, number 9, through 11 is practice, and 12 is the content task. We will have a Google question about 2 new pieces of code we'll see. What does set animation do, and what does dot scale do? So we'll see those in action, and just a quick little writing of both. Just it's a way of me seeing that you can do it. On Monday, we experimented with the Google question being completing Code Studio problems. I actually changed my mind about that. It's harder for me to check, actually, and I actually like the idea of having to go in, the routine of going in, submitting something in Google Classroom. Make sure that you read the response. It's a good routine. So I like that, even if it sacrifices people not necessarily doing all of the Code Studio practice. I do hope you are, but you may not be. So that's okay. So we're in lesson 6, number 9 through 12 today. Tomorrow will be the remaining bits here. I'm trying to break this down to small chunks. Some days are easier, some days are a little harder. So let's jump in and see what we're dealing with here. Okay, let me make sure I have this reset. Cool. All right. So there's a new tab, animation, right? And we have these three funny boys. We got the alien dude, we got the bunny dude, and we got the flybot dude. Ooh, a little angry. You can edit them if you want. I can make them really angry. Or you can just not do that. So the idea with this is we can see how it allows us to actually draw a sprite and put it in there and change what it looks like. So right now it's the alien dude. But if I change this to be flybot, I can see my little angry face right there. You all ready for the noise? Oh, it says try out all the different images. Whatever, I'm a rebel. I'm only doing one. You can also upload or draw your own. Whoa! All right, so we're gonna make a flying kite. Great. So we're gonna download a kite image. Cool. This might look different on yours if you're using a Chromebook. But I'm gonna kite image. You can also just draw your own if you want. It says transparent are best. Good luck finding a transparent image. We can try. It's pretty hard. Okay. So anytime you see like the dot grid, it'll be transparent, at least in theory. It is tricky. I wouldn't worry about it because it depends on the file format you save it as. Like it has to be, when you save it, it has to be a PNG file format. But do I have to like log in or something stupid? I don't know. I'm not waiting for this. This is dumb. I don't care enough about this. So I'm just going to download this. It's going to have a white background. I don't care. Whatever. In downloads, I'm going to name this clip art kite. You can see on my drawing references in my download when I was doing that. So in here, now I'm just going to open animation. I forgot this is what I did before. I did this last year. Just trying to try and draw a person. Okay, let's draw a different animation, shall we? Upload an image. Clip art. Kite. Ta-da! That's it. Just all it is, new animation, upload image. It'll pull up whatever version of this file folder you have on your computer, and you'll be able to find some downloads folder that has whatever you did. It's very similar to uploading images from the website project. So now, when now we have this, and you would think it would work, but now it doesn't quite work. And you might be thinking, why not? Well, we have a box where it should be, but we don't have anything else. Oh, this is recommend search engines. I don't know, whatever. We would talk about that if we were in class. You need to actually draw the sprites. Oops, no, that's not what you do. Sorry. It's at the bottom, of course, because it's drawing that. Apologies. You need to actually set the correct sprite to be the animation. So it said before, when we're starting to see this error, kite is defined but not called. That means that you don't actually use this new thing you created. So in here, I'm going to change. These are the two things to talk about in the Google question. Set animation. It takes the sprite name and it sets it to be one of the different pictures you created. It's too big. We're gonna fix the next level. This is a horrible sprite. But like, there's the kite. There it is. Woohoo! Great. So if you can draw, it's a little better to draw things in there. So now we have. So that was one of the two that we're going to talk about. That was set animation. The other one is sprite.scale. Same thing. Kite. We need to set it, and now scale. It's kind of like if you're in geometry, it's ooh, boy, I'm blanking. I should have prepared. I'm blanking what the actual scaling factor. It's like similar figures. What's the scale factor? I don't know. I forget what they call it in geometry. But the idea is that it's how much you want to multiply the size by. So if you want it to be twice as big, you put in 2. So now I'm going to have a giant kite. If I want it to be half as big, I put in 0.5. Why does it say that? I don't care. Whatever. So 0.5 if you want it to be half as big. If you want it to be even less, 0.25. It makes it like a quarter size. So this is how much you multiply the size by. If you want it to be half as big, it's 0.5. If math is not your thing and you don't know decimal fraction conversion, hey, no judgment here. It's not a math class, right? So you can just type in the fraction you want and it'll give you the decimal. You know, it's whatever. Or just experiment with numbers, see how that works. 1/10, tiny kite, scale of 100. Ta-da, that's your kite. Isn't that what you wanted? Yep. So I would, for my particular picture, mine should be at 0.5. It's very unlikely, or even less, that yours works the first time. And it's giving me that stupid error, 0.5. That's that. Your check-in today is this. Match, ooh, got the key down there. Match which code would produce which picture. Try to get it right. Don't just guess. Try to get it right the first time. It's not as hard as you might think. And remember that these are XY positions. So this one says var dog equals create sprite at 100, 200. So remember it's X 100, and then it does the annoying thing. It's the opposite of math class where like this might be 100. This is like around 200. So it gets bigger as it goes down. Math teachers hate it. Anyway, that's your stuff. Google question, just to post again. what does set animation do? What does dot scale do? Remember, you just put, just in case it was confusing, the name of the sprite before it. It's kind of like classes in HTML and CSS. All right, bye. How do I stop this thing?